What's going on, Pats fans? This is going to be the inaugural video for this channel. I'm very excited. I have another channel here on YouTube titled For the Love of College Football. So I'm excited to kind of get into this. And, I've thought about doing a Patriots channel as well. So I thought, what better yet to do the inaugural video after the Patriots punched their ticket to Santa Clara for Super Bowl 60. I want to get right into my kind of reaction to this game against Denver. Absolutely gritty win once again. This team has defied all expectations from start to finish. Mike Vrabel is a Patriots legend already, and he's only furthering that title even more. If you had told me before this season that we were going to be a 13-4 team after having back-to-back 4-win seasons, I would have told you were on crack, to put it lightly. But they used their cap space. They spent wisely. They got guys who they needed to get, and it's paid dividends. They've played top 10 defense after top 10 defense here in the playoffs. And now whoever they play in the Super Bowl, whether it's the Rams or the Seahawks, this team is going to be battle-tested offensively. And I think they have a lot to be confident about. Drake May is wise and mature beyond his years. To be only 23 years old and to be the leader of this team that he is already really tells you what kind of player that they got in him. This game specifically, I'll be honest with you, when Jarrett Stidham goes out there, he throws that beautiful deep ball down to, I believe it was Mims, and they score first. And I think to myself, we did all this season just to lose to a backup. And I obviously spoke too soon, but the Patriots, Denver's a tough place to play. And Denver came to play, and I do think that he did a good job. Sean Payton, did a good job of really preparing Jarrett Stidham to the best of his abilities. He has a very good career record with backups. So pleasantly surprised to see that it was still a great game, and I'm glad that their defense came to play as much as they did, because Drake May and Will Campbell and all those guys, they're going to have their hands full with whoever they play in 2 weeks. And so as long as you're battle tested and you take that seriously, I think it's a really good and underrated thing that needs to be appreciated more. I'm a realistic person. I try to be as objective as possible. I don't want to be just like another Homer fan, because there's already enough of those online. So if I think the Patriots are going to lose, I'm going to pick them to lose. If I think they're going to win, I'll pick them to win. And the logical part of me says that whether it's the Rams or the Seahawks, it just seems like whoever comes out of the NFC is going to end up winning it all. And that may still be very true, but I'm going to choose now to be cautiously optimistic, and I'm more than hopeful for the Patriots to pull it out. I believe Mike Vrabel is going to have this team ready to go, and they're going to compete. They're going to come out with their fire lit under their ass, and I'm super proud of this team. I think I speak for all Patriots fans. I'm super proud of this team, and it's fun to be a Patriots fan again. After the last 5 years were hell. It was torture. And granted, yes, we've been a little bit of a spoiled fan base. We're not like the Browns or the Jets, but at the same time, the Browns and the Jets seemingly don't have the same championship DNA that the Patriots have. So for the Patriots to have that championship DNA and to fall short and just get their asses handed to them every year for the last 5 years has been infuriating, because I know that we were better than that. So what Mike Vrabel has done building this culture and building this roster and spending money and actually getting elite talent in here has paid dividends. It's, you can't buy happiness, but you might be able to buy a championship appearance, though. It's not a coincidence that you finally do what you're supposed to do with your cap space and your draft and just bringing in talented guys and just getting the guy rather than overthinking it like they've done in every draft since Tom left. So the one other person I really want to give credit to for this is Robert Kraft. He is not a perfect man. He has not made he's not batting 1,000 when it comes to his decision making, right? He still hired a unproven linebacker coach to replace Bill Belichick and Gerard Mayo. That was a dumb choice. We all knew it was a dumb choice, and it bit him in the ass. And he did not fight enough, I think, to keep Tom at that time. But if we're just being honest and objective, he is still one of the best owners in the NFL. He still has a genuine love and admiration for this team and the players on it and the coaches on it and the fans. So he's a billionaire. He's gonna get his, right. So some people might scoff at the idea that he loves the fans, but I don't deny that he does. And he is involved just enough. He's not overly involved, though. He's not like the Bills owner. He's not like Jerry Jones. He was a Patriots fan, and when he took this team on, he allowed these coaches and these GMs and everybody else to do their jobs, and he entrusted them to do that. I enjoy that he's not meddled too much, and I think that that's another big reason why this team has made it this far this season, because he made the right hire. He didn't overthink it, like I said. He just brought in the best possible guy you could, which was Mike Vrabel, and he let him cook. Let him cook. Sit up there in your box, enjoy it. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, if you will, from a hiring perspective. But he's not Jerry Jones, and that's enough for me to be grateful. Stephon Diggs, Mac Hollins, Carlton Davis, Robert Spillane. You could go on and on and on. The new faces on this team that feel like they've been here forever, because it feels like the old Patriots again. And that's a really special feeling, because I grew up spoiled as hell. I'm only 30 years old, but I still remember their first Super Bowl. I would say I truly became a real Patriots fan probably after Super Bowl 39 against the Eagles. My family is from New England, my dad's side, so I kind of adopted them early. And I'm so grateful that I did, because it was so fun to be a Patriots fan growing up. So that these last 5 years were it felt weird. It felt wrong. So now to be back in that spot is really, really cool. And I'm really grateful to Mike Vrabel. I'm really grateful to Robert Kraft. I'm grateful to every guy on this team that came in here and has given it their all up to this point. And so I'm going to sign off for now. Look out for videos. I'm going to be posting tons of videos, draft prospects, any news that comes up about the Patriots. I'm going to be making my 2 cents known. Consider subscribing. I know this is a brand new channel. Maybe check out my other channel here on YouTube. So that one's For the Love of College Football. I'll put a link to that in the description. But yeah, man. I'm so happy right now, and I'm so relieved, and we're gonna have a lot to talk about over the next 2 weeks. Go Pats.